Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and welcome back to Endless Space Multiple Personalities Madness playthrough. You keep sending less and less suggestions, but this is in a way good since it's much easier to pick them when there are less of them. That's at least what I'm going to keep telling myself when I cry over the lack of friends. Now, let's be entirely serious though. Next challenge is actually going to be a really fun one, because this is the one that was suggested by Mary. After drinking all night long, your best friend challenged you to swim in the sea of dust. You know what, Mary? I like you. I want to meet you in real life and hug you. It's a really nice challenge. Finally somebody who appreciates me and doesn't want me to die. Anyway, as you can hear, I'm in a rather playful mood. If I told you why, you would not believe me, so don't ask. Anyway, I'm really happy. I have to gather 500 dust and swim in said dust. I haven't quite figured out the swimming part just yet, I have to admit. I'm not too sure how I'm going to manage this, but I'll figure out something, I'm sure. Anyway, Mary, just because I like you, I'm renaming the system to your name. Because, seriously, for crying out, finally somebody who doesn't try to kill me. It's really, you know, it makes you like a person when they don't try to kill you. Strange how it works, huh? Anyway, I'll do whatever I can to get to 500 dust. Should be relatively easy, actually. Famous last words, probably, but still. Let's focus on what has to be done. So my dust income so far so good. Now if I maintain it, I will not reach the goal quite yet, because I will probably record for like what, 10 turns? I'll need to bump up my dust income. At the same time I need to also be fighting war. Now fighting war can actually help me bump up my dust income if I hire a new hero, which I'll get another hero on the next turn as well. But hiring a hero will also take dust away from me. I'll have to think about how I want to handle all this. Anyway, let's for crying out loud. So remember how I wanted those pirates to spawn over there so I can get, you know, experience and science from killing them? I kinda was hoping so, you know, that they wouldn't spawn just yet, and I actually changed my mind, and honestly I think I forgot about my plan altogether. And that's the procreator that somehow so barely survived this battle before. I think this guy is very unlucky, in all honesty. Because you cannot colonize a system while an enemy is orbiting it, so... yeah, maybe the pirates won't attack me. How strong are they anyway? 4 ships, huh? Yeah, I think I should... and they're mostly invasion ships, alright. I can kill them, I just have to hope that the UKSPA doesn't come and charging and trying to murder me horribly in the meantime. Now, since we are already talking about the meantime, what do I want to do? I could keep exploring the Siafo space, because you never know, there could be a rig over there, and I want to know where it is, just, you know, because I feel like I should try to accomplish this thing at the very least, at some point. But let's keep exploring something that feels more, you know, the direction that I like to explore more, because I want to meet more people and perhaps make friends with them. Unfortunately, Ugara is certainly not that. It's a horrible system and I don't want to have anything to do with it anytime soon. Alrighty then. I'm now gaining less dust. How am I gaining less dust? I did not do anything. Yet. Have I done anything? I finished moving with the procreator. Does that apply taxes or something? I have no idea. Anyway, I swear I didn't do anything. Am I going mental? I could be. I mean, it's very much a possibility. I just promised a friend I'll swim in a sea of dust, so you never know. Anyway, first things first. I do, before I swim anywhere, want to create endothermic structures. It's very important for this system. Additionally, what else do I want? I want Extreme Options Exchange will not do much for me, because I have no ability to, you know, trade with. I'm at war with everybody except Siafo, amusingly enough, who are at Eternal War, so yeah, that's a little bit of a weird one. Either way, this will not help me in theory. In practice, however, it lowers the upkeep of my system, and in future maybe it will give me 1 dust from trade routes if I sign a peace treaty. I do literally mean 1 dust from trade routes, because honestly trade routes in Endless Space are just so pathetically bad I cannot even believe it. Anyway, do I actually have... yes, I do have the technology to go for moon surveys, which I will do because it's very important. Additionally, how much dust am I making actually? I'm still making a lot of dust even though I'm not converting it? Game, I'll be honest, I don't get you at all right now, you're being really weird. Regardless. No, I still don't get it. Anyway, long season. I kinda want to get rid of that. At the same time, it's not a very big deal. It will... If I get rid of the longer season, in all practicality, all I will gain is... How many people are there? 6 people. So I'll gain 6 dust per turn. Which ain't bad. It's just not worth 4 turns of investment. Just yet. Moon Survey, very important, especially since moons are more powerful in this particular version of the game. Additionally, since apparently I have money, and plenty of it, I'll also go ahead and create magnetic field generators because they are kinda important, aren't they? Yes, indeed they are. Additionally, this system, Tiny Ocean could use endothermic extractors, I'm not gonna lie. Do I want it first? No, I don't want them first because, again, Moon Survey in this particular version more important. In the future versions, once I assume it goes back to normal, the moons will not be as important. Alrighty then, what else can I possibly do? Madness and Dual Mind actually are stagnating. Dual Mind and, yeah, neither of them can do anything about it, can they? I cannot expand either. Well, yeah, I'll just have to kill people, I guess. Which I'm entirely fine with. Man, I'm so pumped right now. Like, seriously, on one hand, I really want to explain why. On the other hand, I really cannot. So I'm just gonna keep teasing you because it's hilarious. Anyway, 3 temples explode. Oh, yeah. Sorry, buddy. I know you barely survived last time. This time, there is just no way. You were lucky somehow. Now you're gonna die. Hello? Yes, for a second I thought he's actually gonna survive, but no, he died nevertheless. You'll be forever remembered, one population that nobody cares about, honestly. Anyway, that was mean, I'm sorry. Other here, for crying out loud. Other is a moderator on Endless Space forums, and a guy I know. Not in real life, online only, but still. And yeah, this reminds me of him. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, a hero! I say, discovering that I'm looking at a hero screen. That's not what I wanted though, because I want a army commander hero, not this kind of lame hero that is really good on systems, but I need an army commander first. Anyway, a Temple of Cosmic Dedication, that's very, very nice. Gives me extra 10 production on star system. Where is it? Mary. That's not the kind of system I want to have more production on, but I will certainly not complain. And then we have extra science in Dual Mind. I kind of would love to swap those 2 temples together, but I will not complain again. There's seriously no reason for me to complain whatsoever. So, now those systems can actually keep on growing. Good, I want this population to go into a more efficient planet, thank you very much. And I want to create a bunch of Heartbreakers, I think. Because battles and stuff. Anyway, I need to get going on this dust. Wow, my people are really happy. Oh, that's right, because of the... whatchamacallem? Temples, right? I'm pretty sure that it still works. It's no longer the endless day, now that I'm recording this. So maybe it doesn't work anymore, but I think it should. It does say plus 15 happiness from planets. And it has no reason to give me extra 15 happiness, I believe. No reason at all. So this has to be indeed the moon. I'm not sure if I can check if this is still in effect. Yes, it is. Walls of Wisdom is still in effect, even though it's past the endless day now. Good. I'm glad to know that. Alright, so again, temples are still extremely important and powerful, and I'm really glad I still have those. So that's good. I will gladly create extreme options to exchange. And probably create a bunch of extra ships as well, since I might as well. Okay, how are we doing dust-wise? Can I increase taxes? Well, I could, I really don't wanna. Can I decrease taxes? Well, I could, but then there's no way. I mean, going fervent is kind of, you know, awesome, and there's a happy face in the top left corner, which I really like. But at the same time, how will I possibly swim in any seas of dust if I do that? Let's think realistically. I need to keep up the tax rate, and I'll need to bump it up at some point, probably. Not just yet, though. Let's not be too ridiculous, right? I'll bump it up if necessary, don't worry. Oh yeah, it's psychoactive areas. I kinda like it, honestly. But the system in general... In late game, it's okay. It has a lot of luxuries, I guess, so not too bad. Still, CFOs seem to not be doing too well, but they are also left alone, so it's actually kinda scary, in all honesty. Anyway, there is that done. I can finish the 10. I would love to drink something. I'll need to pause the videocast at some point and go ahead and grab a drink, because right now I have none. Random event, what is this? My faction only random anomaly on 3 planets. This can only create anomaly on planets with no anomalies on them, so I'm pretty sure by now I'll have anomaly on every single planet I have. So let's have a quick look at what it is. Madness already has an anomaly. Dual Mind. Oh, random anomaly created on 3 planets. 2 of which happen to be poor soil, one of the worst anomalies you can get, and guess what, they cannot be removed without soil revivification, which is a very late game technology as well. So suddenly, Dolomite, which used to be an amazing system, is not so amazing anymore. Thankfully, poor soil does not affect production or dust income, which still makes the system somewhat okay, and I still have a tempo over here, but my science and food and happiness, yeah, I'm not too keen on that. Also, what the F are you? Where the F are you? Oh, it's just a forager, I guess a pirate blocker. I will sit here, thank you very much. If you wanna come at me and kill me, I mean, be my guest, I really could care less. You know, anyway, in Mary, oh, I survived, wow. Barrier will get you a long way. Anyway, I guess I'll let this guy move, because I actually do want him to move. If at all possible. Mary, another poor soil! What? It said a random anomaly, not a poor soul on 3 planets. Random anomaly on 3 planets, you bastard of a game. Was it too loud? Perhaps, but I needed to get my point across. This game effing hates me. I guess my systems were too good, huh? Yeah. Anyway, how are we getting along with this quest to swim in dust? Well, it could be better, in all honesty. It could be better. Now I cannot bump up my taxes because Dual Mind will be unhappy. Typical, huh? Actually, because of this, just because of this stupid random event, I'm gonna have to go for botanical scanning, I'm pretty sure. Because, yeah, I already have expansion disapproval removal, so that's what I'll have to go for, I guess. Yep, I do want to get Extreme Metallurgy, it's a very important upgrade, but botanical scanning will get me a long way, I believe. And in fact, I kind of want improved fleet management as well, so let's go ahead and grab this thing as well. Might as well, my science ain't too bad still, despite the billions of poor souls I just got. Anyway, you dear sir, please go be a better dictator or director. Same thing, really. Everybody who knows a director knows it. No offense to any directors who are watching this video. Anyway, let's disband those ships. That's actually, it feels like there's more of them, and that's only 4. I feel kind of sad now and lonely. This ship can just stay over here. It's a pirate blocker after all. It deserves its name. Anything else? Well, handbreakers are going to secure farther for me, which is, you know, a little bit late now, but I guess it's nice, question mark. Let's create another procreator, because we might as well, since we lost the previous one. And let's hope I will not send him to fight again. That would also be preferable. I also need a ship that can actually invade if at all possible. I could redesign power blocker to do that for me. So let's get rid of the engine and let's add in some siege, which apparently is a very small minuscule amount of siege, but it's siege nevertheless, so let's go ahead and add some siege. Reason why I want siege? Well, I am at war, I might as well start conquering planets. Do I want Gizar? I do, but of course they also colonize mineral pool. Crying out loud, stop giving me poor soul and minerals and everything. Anyway, what do I want to conquer? This system? Hyperion, Hydromio. I want to gain Hyperion Abundance, so I guess it's not bad. Also, this lava planet looks kind of tasty, I have to admit. So it's not too bad. Arcturus. Oh yeah, I want that. Actually, I want all of it, in all honesty. So, let's get working on that in a moment. First of all, I do want a few more ships, so let's do that. Oh boy, it's 15 minutes already? But I need to swim in dust. Okay, I'll kick it up a notch in a second. Those anomalies are going to make it marginally more difficult for me to swim in any amount of dust, unfortunately, but I'll do my best. Aentropic field, a fairly nice wonder, depending on the system though. Let's merge those ships together. Let's disband them as well. And now I have 10 ships. That's actually a very significant amount, and I'll be willing to fight UKSPA with that. I still need to be able to invade them though, so I might wait a little bit more before I do that. Gravity manipulation is down, that's good, that's a very useful research. Not only does it give you Planetary Institute, which I love, but additionally it allows you to terraform planets into lava planets, which I really like to do, I have to confess about that. Since, yeah, lava planets, really good source of production, and when I have a barren planet, I always terraform it to a lava planet as soon as I get the technology, because barrens are just not worth it. They are really bad, they're out of all the planets that specialize in science, barren are the least efficient, trust me. So there's really no point in having a barren planet when you can change it into a lava planet, unless you're really looking for this extra science, I guess. Personally, I like lavas. They're cool. I mean, they're hot, actually, but you get what I mean. Actually, I cannot even colonize lava planets just yet, so terraforming anything to lava would be a little bit silly. Anyway, let's get Planetary Institute. Let's go ahead and create a bunch of fire blockers, which are now my go-to invasion ships. Duomite is going to work on Heartbreaker as soon as it's done with the Planetary Institute, because that's useful. It's not too useful on a good system like Duomite, but it's still gonna be useful-ish. Let's get more Heartbreakers. How are we doing dust-wise? I'm actually gaining a really decent amount. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and create a fleet. Now, I do need to get the system improvement that allows my ships to be leveled up once I create them, because level 1 ships, they're pretty pathetic, let's be entirely honest about that. I'm gonna go in, but I'll probably lose this entire fleet, even though I'll counter the enemy. Unless, of course, there's no enemy to fight, which apparently is the case. Let's look for the enemy, I think. That's not the worst idea I ever had. Let's go ahead and look for them. In the meantime, I can start the invasion process just to annoy the enemy and, you know, weaken their potential, make them waste more dust, things like that. Meanwhile, pilgrims, I hate you and I will kill you at some point, but for now, can we maybe cease fire? Yeah, we can. Can we trade something in the meantime? No, they kinda dislike me. Still, ceasefire is not the worst idea ever. I will not have to worry about those guys. And maybe I'll be able to sign a peace treaty with them later on as well, which wouldn't be too bad. Also, actually, all for cooperation, how about peace? No. You're neutral though, you should black peace. What kind of things do you have? I'm leading in terms of technology. They have... I mean, this is decent, so I could give them... No, I don't want to give them anything. Anyway, I'm at peace with the pilgrims. I cannot believe I actually said this. It sounds filthy when I listen to myself. Peace with pilgrims? Bleh. Don't worry though, it's just a temporary measure. I'll change it as soon as I can and as soon as you allow me. Of course, if you force me into, you know, being at war with them again, then I'll do it, but... For the time being, I no longer am obligated to be at war with them, so I will not be at war with them, as simple as that. Anyway, what is happening right there? For some reason, the game is lagging. It's not really lagging per se, it's just... There's delay between when I click on something and something actually happens. Alrighty then, this guy is there. Let's just create a barrier just in case, you know, he actually deals some damage, amusingly enough. Because I would rather not take any damage, thank you very much. The enemy indeed dealt no damage, but this fleet is much bigger. They still have not adapted to what I have to. Oh, they actually do have shielding on Ankia's Freeze. They no longer make any deflection ships, aside from Yona. Which one is the older one? That's the multiple role, that's the exploration multiple role. So... I'm guessing that the newer ships have no shielding? That makes no sense, but again, it's an AI, not a human player, so... Perhaps. Do you want to go for spread fire? Yes, because for the most part I should be able to counter them. Default formation is good enough for me right now. Let's open it up with... I do have long range weapons, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. So let's open it up with short circuit and follow it up with double barrier. I'll adapt if necessary. Go into manual. Now, I'm not too keen on going into manual battle, mostly because I need to swim in dust. It's like an obsession of mine right now. Just like one of many. You don't know what I'm talking about either. I'm telling you guys, today, I don't know what's happening. I'm just happy. And I shouldn't be, but I am. I think I'm mad. I did not drink either, like I did not have a single sip of alcohol today. So, yeah, I'm also not even going to, although I have to say, days like this, sometimes I'm tempted because it's like, well, I'm already crazy, what would happen if I were to make myself more crazy, right? But no, I will not take any more, I will not drink any alcohol. So anyway, the enemy ships are dying one by one, but I did notice that they have some... Actually, these are not upgraded beams, they are just medium range beams, I think. The light blue ones. Or the melee, actually, I don't remember too well. Anyway, the enemy will survive until medium range, it looks like, and we are so far mirroring each other, but I will benefit from the barrier more just because I have more ships and firepower, whereas the enemy, well, they'll just deal with the barrier and that's about it. And can he actually die? Like, seriously, is he going to die? Man, I do love this view screen, it looks kind of pretty, but can you die? Did I really not hit him? What counters engine? Oh, that's too late. Is he actually going to survive? Don't tell me he's going to survive. There's no way he's going to survive. If he is actually going to destroy a Heartbreaker as well, I'll have my heart broken, I think. Now, it is... Now, there's no way he'll destroy a ship of mine. Although he's... This guy should be promoted. As in, seriously. Oops, that's the wrong button. I don't remember the button to undo what I have done. Not this, not this, not this. Okay, I guess I don't know what the result is, except this guy is still somehow alive. How? I don't know. He didn't destroy any of my ships, which is good, but this guy deserves a promotion. I'm even tempted not to kill him right now because of how masterfully he was battling, but at the same time, I think I will kill him because I like killing people. Anyway, there shouldn't be any more ships. There's one more, that's an exploration ship. I will kill him just because it gives me more science, but honestly, dude, for what you did, you definitely deserve an award of some description. But, you know, you're gonna be dead, so too bad for you, I guess. Sorry. Actually, I'm not... Wow. They survived until melee phase. What are you? What is this guy? Man, I wish you could bribe enemy ships and officers and make them join your side. That would be cool. Hopefully I'm foreshadowing it. This will be a feature that will be added in. Maybe not to Endless Space, but maybe to Endless Legend or whatever future game Amplitude is going to create. I mean, I think it's obvious. They'll create more games. It's just a question of what kind of games they are. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say I don't think they'll create Endless Space 2 anytime soon. And actually, I'm not sure if I would like them to create an Endless Space 2, because look at this. I honestly don't feel like this game needs anything more. I'm thoroughly in love with Endless Space, always have been. I don't know how they could improve the formula. So far, I'm having great fun with this game. It will take years for me to say, you know what, I think this game deserves to be replaced by a newer one. Right now, I don't feel this way whatsoever. Anyway, the enemy is blockading me, those bastards, so I will kill them if at all possible. At least I'll try to see if I can kill them. They have long-range beams and they have shielding, so they will actually not be very easy to kill. That's a little bit of a tough cookie to crumble. So, let's go ahead and start with default formation, since my ships are... Oh. I'm using sharpens, right. The enemy has no flag, so they're dead. Alrighty then, good to know. Since the enemy is dead and there's no way they can survive, I'll use short circuit, you know, to lower the enemy accuracy and increase mine, just in case. Auto battle, see if any of my sharpens survive. What? Oh, this Reliant had flag, I see. Well, that's annoying, but at least I guess I destroyed 2 of the enemy ships, which is nice. Anyway, Hexaform discovered. Where, though? I don't think I have access... Oh, I will have access to it! It's on the lava planet! That's amazing! Hexaform is super useful, and I like lava planets to begin with, so I'm really happy. Anyway, where are the pirates? They could have either gone to Duvia, which is okay, or Giza, which is hilarious. So, I don't really care where they went, it's just, you know, it's good to know that they went somewhere. Anyway, let's send in another fleet. And with the one I had before, let's keep on moving to Arcturus. Actually, no, I'll keep the damaged fleet over here and I'll use the better fleet to go to Arcturus because there's probably a very powerful ship of army over there. Flotilla, whatever. Although it will be good to start besieging Janaya. Never mind, that's where the enemy army is. Hey, you're not blockaded. Okay, I'm going to probably lose my army since the enemy does have long-range beams. And no shielding except for this ship. Now, that's gonna be a problem because this ship does have shielding, it doesn't have deflection. The enemy stopped using deflection, so I need to redesign Heartbreakers. That's something that is important to know. I am on a time schedule though, and I still don't have 500 dust, so I will not go into manual battle. Normally I would, because I need to adapt to what this Lydia does, but in this case I will go for spread fire to avoid the firing at Lydia for as long as possible. Default formation, because again, same reasons as last time. Open it up with short circuit, because it's most useful for me right now. Followed up with double barrier and hope that the enemy doesn't counter me. They have no melee weapons. They have medium range though, which is actually fairly powerful. I have nothing for medium range, however. So let's just auto battle. I could try to retreat. Offensive retreat? Yeah, I kind of like the idea. Let's try it, see how the auto battle goes. I lost 3 ships, the enemy lost a whole ton more, and Lydia. And oh, for crying out loud, I forgot! I had nowhere to run to, so I lost my fleet. That was my mistake. Whatever, it happens. So, dust. How do I get it? How do I get more of it? Taxes is one option, but I don't necessarily want to, you know, go into... I cannot speed it up. But I don't necessarily want to spend any taxes. So, I mean, not to increase my... You know what I mean. I don't know. I actually don't know what I mean, so you're excused if you don't know what I mean. Anyway, which system needs what most? This system needs approval a ton, so I'll let it make approval and I'll let it have epigenetic centers. They are not really important, are they? I could give it 6 ult satellites so that nobody colonizes Duvio, but I don't think we're at risk of this happening anytime soon, are we? So I will not do that. I'll just keep on making... I think I'll make a few barrier blockers. I need more invasion ships right now, so that's what the system is going to do. Mary, on the other hand, it is going to give me more density, since it's very important, because I'm not earning nearly as much as I would like. 46. Yeah, I think I'm very close to actually allowing myself to go into a crazy dest formula. Actually, I need those power blockers, but I'm tempted to start working on dust on the system as well. I will resist for one more turn. I'll play really quickly if necessary, because I will swim in my dust. Nothing, no matter what happens, I'll do it, or at least I'll try to do it. Siderite, well, it would be nice to know where it is, but I'm not too concerned with that. I do want advanced simulations. It's, you know, just useful besides being able to repair your ships. That's kind of amazing. I do want to get rid of extreme anomalies, but it's gonna cost a lot of science. So what else do I have? What do I want rather? Nothing from over there just yet. Some science wouldn't be too bad, but I don't have access to antimatter just yet. So I guess better slugs is really important, because then I can retrofit my ships. And you know what I can do, right? Then I can really annoy UKSP by adapting to them again. Which I'll gladly do, because I am a bastard. Alrighty then, some more ships are coming in. Meanwhile, there are ships over here, things are happening. Right, good, let's end the turn. Man, I really need to drink. I really do. I will be right... Am I recording, actually? Hold on a second. Okay, my display went away for a second, so I didn't know. I am recording, that's good. Anyway, let's finish the movement of all my ships, make sure they are all in a hangar, and I will pause the video cast because I really need to drink, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back off camera. I have increased my tax rate up to 40%, so now I'm earning considerably more dust, still not quite as much as I need to, but Mary on the next turn will start, hopefully, working on industry to dust conversion. In fact, I'll make sure that it does. So that, you know, I'm going to get a ton of dust from over there, and I'll get infinite supermarkets, so perhaps be able to bump my taxes even higher. Meanwhile, the enemy actually attacked me, and I will go into manual for this battle, because it is a big battle after all. But if the enemy keeps on doing this, I'll have to auto those kind of battles just because I so want to swim in dust. Like, seriously, I feel so dirty and nasty and blah. So I'll get my dust and I'll swim in it. I have a plan on how to do it if I really run, I meant to say, low on time. So don't worry, I will get to the amount of dust that I require. Anyway, for some reason the frame rate right now is much lower than it's supposed to be. Really strange. I mean, it is at 30, but it was at higher than that, so I'm a little bit surprised. Anyway, the enemy kind of died. You might be a little bit surprised, I forgot to show you. Yeah, none of the enemy ships had any shielding, which can be a problem when you're fighting against a fleet that is using primarily and in fact only beams. So those guys did not truly stand a chance now, did they? No. The enemy lost a hero, I took some minor damage, like seriously, I just need some car paint and I'll be fine. So I think the KSP is not in the best spot right now, and I'm earning a ton of science as a result. I'm still only 4th though, because keep in mind we are playing on Endless, and I only have 3 FN systems. I'm really far behind, and now I need to play catch up. I mean, seriously, 5th fids, my score is just so bad. Don't worry though, we might win this yet, unless you make me go for some really crazy weird stuff, which is possible. You bastards, I know you. You probably want me to do something strange. Anyway, 21 turns until Gano is mine. Do I even want Gano? The answer is certainly not. I want to avoid this system for as long as possible. Why on F4 you colonize a huge gas method with acid rain is beyond me. But I'm glad to know that they made this conscious decision. I'm sure it was well thought out. Meanwhile, I'll just let myself end the turn, thank you very much, and drink some more water. Oh, a ship. Let's go ahead and grab its science. Open it up with barrier and then I don't care afterwards. Hurry up! Hurry up, I need to swim! He ran away, good, but he died while trying to run away, which is again also good. The enemy sent in a horrible, horrible nasty fleet that is going to try and kill me. Yeah, I have a fun time trying to do so. I won't even go for barrier, which I should have. I know I should have. I took some damage that was unnecessary, but whatever. Procreator, go to father. It's not a very good system, but it does have antimatter, which I need. And additionally, I just need more systems because going through in endless space is unfortunately not really an option, as much as I would like to say otherwise. Anyway, I don't think I'll need iron grafting on this planet ever again. I don't think I'll need geo-industrial thingies either. I'll go for a temporal finance. In 2 turns after planetary institute is done, because that's when the population will grow as well. We'll go for some more science as well in there. That's good. Systems are working. Dust, yep, things are going quite alright. I could increase the taxes, but I don't want to. I shouldn't have them as high as I have them right now either, but, you know, I need my dust. I just need my... Actually, I just need a little bit more. Huh? That doesn't give me more dust. Why not? Oh, because I'm converting industry to dust, so even though I gain more dust from extra taxes, I gain less dust because I'm converting less industry into dust. That's awkward. Well, I guess I will need 2 turns to get to where I need to be. But hey, I did not have a turn limit, I just had a limit to do it in this video, which I will do. I will have 500 dust, and I will just need to figure out how to swim in it, which I still am working on. I mean, I could swim at the start of the next video. I guess this would be acceptable. I'm still not sure how to do it. Or I could do it off camera and just tell you that I totally swam in this dust I have. Like, really, totally. Anyway, what do I need? Adaptive society? That's not too bad, especially if I get my people happy. It's 11 turns. It would take a while to get to this point. I think I want to get atomic substrates first, because I have a lot of 3D replication plans soon enough. And it's a rather useful upgrade, wouldn't you say so? I think it would. I do want to be able to colonize lavas though, just because I do remember that there's hexatherm over there. So let's go ahead and grab that, grab atomic substrate, good, good, good. Keep it up, baby, and things like that. And I can now lower the taxes happily and go into fervent, which I really want, because now I gain a lot of more science, I still gain considerable amount of dust, and everybody is really happy. But Dual Mind and Mary, you need to be working on something more productive, guys. I'm really sorry to tell you this, but I could use some extra innovation, and for that I'll need pile blockers, as many of them as you can give me. Mary, on the other hand, will do the exact same. You don't need epigenetic crop seeding. I might take it after I colonize the lava planet. That's not yet though, so I don't really care. Also, all this iron grafting business. It was fun while it lasted, but now no longer. Merit 3 I will give a temporal finance, and Merit 4 I will give... Actually, it will take me a while to upgrade those to things that actually work on ocean and terran planets, so since I cannot do it just yet, I'll just turn the system into a industrial powerhouse, because I'll need a lot of ships sailing around and destroying my enemies, because otherwise I will not be in the best spot. I really need to be more aggressive if I want a chance to win in this game. Alrighty then. I don't think I need more heartbreakers for the time being. I'm gonna risk making a few more pile blockers instead. Anything else? Oh, wow. I'm losing a lot of dust. And I need to gain dust. Alright then. Mary, I already queued things up. Alright. Dual Mind, you give me a ton of dust for one last turn. And I should still be earning 2 dust. Not quite enough, is it? I'll sell some ships. Any ships I can sell, and do so without sadness in my eyes. I'll sell you. You are now officially sold. And for 500 dust, done! I won, I can swim now. I'm not sure how, but I can swim. I'm really happy about this. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it was PANCZASU, also known as the mighty mix spammer. If you somehow managed to enjoy my videocast, please by all means. Wow, I'm using the old intro. I wasn't using it in years. I started... Wow. Is that because I'm recording Endless Space? I guess so. Wow, nostalgia for the win. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you online.